This is St. Mary's Episcopal Church in Newton, Lower Falls, at the intersection of Concord Street and Washington Street. It was built in 1813, and presumably it looks about the same as it did 200 years ago. There's little reason to suspect that most of the main features of this building are not exactly as they were in 1815. I have a personal connection to this building, at least by association. That the man who built the house that I was born in, who himself was born 1 century before me, born in 1859, his family belonged to St. Mary's Church here, and most of them are buried there, because his family operated an inn here in Newton, Lower Falls. His father died in 1874 when William Wales was 14 or 15 years old. He had to bury his father there in that church, and the grave is still there, along with William Wales's brothers and sisters and sisters-in-law, even a brother-in-law, I think, and perhaps his mother, perhaps. But William Wales is not buried there. William Wales, since he was 14 when his father died, and probably that was when the Wales family probably ceased its association with the inn, whether they may have, his mother may have sold the inn as a widow. So after the age of 14 or 15, William Wales didn't have, other than visiting the gravesite here of his father, William Wales didn't particularly have much association with Lower Falls, as far as I can tell, and so he's buried in Newton Center, which is closer to where he lived, closer to the house I grew up in. But nonetheless, 140 years ago, there was a 14-year-old boy at this church here at the funeral of his father, and that 14-year-old boy, 25 or 30 years later, as a man, as a 40-year-old man, built the house that I was born in. So that's my personal association with this church and the history of Newton, Lower Falls.